Hello and welcome to this second in the series of videos about early bird Twitter in Symphony. So in the first one we saw how to set up the Twitter bot either in a personal chat room or in a shared chat room with your colleague, and to ask it to inject real-time tweets either from specific Twitter accounts or ones that match financial searches like we did Arista networks. Today what we're going to look at is how we can use the Early Bird app alongside the Twitter bot to really manage this much more accurately. But just while we got this on the screen, something I wanted to show you is because we inject these with the cache tags for these, you can use the capabilities within Symphony to follow that. So if we say, okay, let's just click on a Arista network, we can see all the tweets that have been injected through for those. Can we interact with them in here? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Image, yeah, we can even interact with them inside the inside that follow thing there. But let's have a look at how the application in this work together. So on each tweet, you'll see Manage Chat Room. If we click on that, that's going to open up Early Bird right there on a page to manage that chat room. Now, as you see down here, I've got Early Bird Twitter installed as an extension app. If you haven't got it, it doesn't matter. If you do that, it will open this in a new browser. You'll have to do a little bit of authentication the first time. Make sure you use the same email address as you used to log in on Symphony, and then it will work in a browser. But it's better and it's faster and it's smoother if you're able to install the extension app. So what we can see here is we can see the list of Twitter accounts and smart tracks that we're following in there, and what I've found in there as I kind of look through it is that Zero Hedge is a little bit, it's just a little bit too much from him. So we can do things like I'm going to remove him from the chat room there, and we'll see that's been removed. And we can go and pick up other smart tracks or other Twitter accounts within the application. So if we go into the smart track collection, we'll see what Early Bird are following in here, and you'll see some of these indications here. These indicate where the high level of activity is today, for example. So if I say I want to follow Airtel Africa in there as well, I can go in here and say add to chat room. Now I've got my bot at a number of chat rooms, so I have to pick the right one. Twitter demo, add to the chat room, and you'll see that Airtel Africa has been added to there as well. Now, and the same thing with Twitter accounts. If we go over to Twitter accounts, of course you can search for any, if you know the handle of the Twitter account, you can follow almost anybody as long as they've got a fair level of kind of credibility. You can follow them in Early Bird and in via the Twitter bot. But we kind of help you with some kind of quick start stuff here of if, for example, I wanted to go to the energy sector and pick on one of those, then we can see lots of Twitter accounts which are kind of recommended for the energy sector. So let's add that one to the chat room. Twitter demo. And let's add FT Energy to there as well if we haven't got it already. I'm not sure. Twitter demo. Yeah, let's add that one to the chat room as well. Now, the one other thing to show you is if we just go back to manage chat rooms, that chat room there, we'll see that we are following those smart tracks and those Twitter accounts. But also we see these stars. Now, what these stars do is they say what kind of level of curation do we want. In the case of AMD or Arista Networks, British American Tobacco, not many people are going to be talking about those companies unless they're talking about it from a financial context. But if you're following something like Apple, then there's roughly one tweet a day about Apple. So we apply quite a lot of clever curation to say we only want the ones which are talking about Apple in a financial context. But if you take one of these and you say I'd like to have more tweets or less tweets, if you go and say, let's set the financial focus to quite a low level of filtration, you'll get a lot more tweets coming in there. But if you find that you're getting too many, you can put it to a higher level of curation. But let's get a few tweets going on in there. Okay, so that's the Twitter app working alongside the bot. What we're going to show in the next time is how the Twitter app is actually a really brilliant interactive way of looking at your tweet feed, and it's quite a separate tweet feed from what you might have in any particular chat room. So we're going to have a look at that next. Okay, thank you very much. See you in a moment.